Been talking about how to get the best tasting raw milk from your goats. So today we're going to talk about some of the products that I use on my goats when I'm milking. We're also going to talk about some of the items that I use to collect and store milk and how I sanitize all of those items. We're going to talk about hand milking. I do have a machine, but we'll talk about that in another video. It's mostly the same prep, but the sanitizing is a little different. So I'm hand milking today. I have my pail, my jar, a funnel with a filter on the inside. All of these things have already been sanitized. First thing you want to do is make sure that udder is clean of any debris, mud, dirt, poop, hay. And for that, I use wipes. These are fragrance-free. And all I do is add a chlorhexidine solution to these wipes straight into the package. I worked as a vet tech. We would use a chlorhexidine solution to prep for surgery. So if my vets trust it that much, I know that I can trust it to disinfect and clean that udder for me. After I wipe the teats down, I'm going to go in with the paper towel and dry off those teats. I won't do this with a milk machine, but hand milking, if they're wet and you're expressing those teats over and over again, it can lead to chafing and cracking. The first few strips of milk from the teats are the most likely to be contaminated with bacteria or debris. So we're going to take something, I use an empty pill bottle. We're going to strip those teats, at least 1 to 2 squirts each, and then we're going to dispose of that milk safely. When a doe's milk is being expressed, whether it's by us or one of her kids, that orifice opens up to allow the milk to flow. Those open orifices are the easiest way for bacteria and debris to find its way up into the udder. Naturally, when kids suckle, their saliva actually closes the orifice. But we can't do that, so we have to do something artificially to close and sanitize those orifices. I use an iodine teat dip, and I just put it in this empty pill bottle and dip each teat once. It's important to use a teat dip that's not only going to disinfect and close those teats, it's going to hydrate those teats as well. This iodine teat dip is actually iodine as well as glycerin, and it does an amazing job at keeping the teats healthy and supple.
For my milking supplies, I try to use as much stainless steel and glass as possible. Not only are they less porous, so it doesn't hold on to as much bacteria, but I can just stick them in the dishwasher and run a sanitizing cycle. For items that can't go in the dishwasher, I use bleach. I use the baby bottle protocol, which is 2 teaspoons per 1 gallon. I obviously don't always measure. I leave them to soak for 2 to 3 minutes, and then they go straight to the drying rack. I do not rinse them off. That's it. These things are ready to go onto the machine tomorrow and ready for milking.